My name is Raymond Hart. I'm president of Hart Petroleum. We've been in the business in one form or another since 1978. I had a couple gas stations when I was a little bit younger, and I wanted to get into the home heating oil business. So I wound up buying a truck, learning how to drive it in a TSS parking lot. Once I bought the truck, then I made some phone calls to secure some product from a supplier, and we started advertising in a local penny saver. I used to make the deliveries myself in the afternoon and at nights after I closed my gas stations. In 2007, we had opened up the folding table in this office, and we sat down, family and some employees that work for us, and started discussing the possibilities of doing biofuels. So we put on a financial hat and we said, it makes absolutely no sense to do this. But then we started thinking about the real things that matter. And then we decided, okay, let's just do it. It was a problem trying to finance such a large project. You know, it was a major infrastructure investment between setting up the blending system, reactivating the rail. This is the track that we had reactivated, and down to your right or behind you is a switch. So when they bring the rail cars in off the main line, they get out, they switch it, and they bring the cars in over here. And if you could take a look down here on the end, you'll see they have the hoses there where we're starting to heat the product, and then we'll discharge the product into our own tank. This heating oil tank holds about 10,000 barrels of heating oil, approximately 420,000 gallons of oil. So depending on the size of the trucks coming in and out of here, it could be as small as 2,500 gallons. Delivery truck, it could be as large as 10,000 gallons. We buy our fuel from Ultra Green Energy, which is based out of Chicago, and they make all of the arrangements to to buy the product and to have it shipped here. But the process basically is they'll go to a place that brings in the feedstock. The feedstock that we use is old cooking oil, animal fats, tallows. Personally, I think that's probably the best way to go at this particular point. You know, using this here, it's only scrap, it's only waste that we would have been disposing of in another fashion. So this is a positive way to use it. There's really two ways that you can mix or blend the biofuel. One is what they call a splash blend, and what that means is driver will pull up to one rack, load biofuel in, then he'll go to another rack and he'll load heating oil or diesel fuel on top of it, and that'll be a splash blend. Ours is an injection blended system that's computerized and measured exactly depending on what the driver or the company is requesting. I believe the injection system is the best way to go. I'll give you a scenario that I've used before. If you wanted to have a glass of chocolate milk, and you took milk and you put it in the glass, and then you squirted the Hershey or any other mix in there, that's a splash blend. The chocolate milk is sitting on the bottom. If you want a real good thing, you'll get something that's been injection blended by the company. You open up a bottle of Yoo-Hoo, you start to drink it, it's done. The consumer is looking at, is it going to cost me more money? Am I going to save any more money? Is it going to affect my equipment? There's really no requirements. It's just a matter of just switching the product, and that's it. It has no effect on the equipment whatsoever. You wonder that this has been around since Mr. Diesel invented the diesel engine. Why haven't we been doing this for the last 100 years? Well, I think that the tax credits will probably continue. We as a nation, the government has to offer some type of investment credits so that we can build the infrastructure that we need to be able to get this product out there more available to customers. It's benefiting more the consumer right now, especially with our company, because any benefit that we're getting is being passed directly to the consumer. They can buy biofuel from us at the same cost for heating oil, and now they can get the tax credit from New York State, and they're actually getting it cheaper. I think the biofuels will continue. I think they'll get bigger. It's in our best interest as an industry to pursue this. I think that eventually the feedstocks will probably change. There's been a lot of investment and inquiry into algae, because algae produces more biofuel than any other product per acreage. How it'll all happen in that, I don't really know at this point. Just like we didn't know how this would happen until we started looking into it further, and then it just started to grow. There are other terminals here, so it's a little competitive. So we make sure that a couple days a week we bring in bagels. Other times we'll have 6-foot heroes, and probably sometime next week I'll be cooking soup 2 nights a week and bringing it into the terminal, so the guys will have some warm soup when they stop in quickly.